Australia is taking big steps to protect kids online. On December 19, 2023, the government passed a new law. This law stops kids under 16 from using social media. This makes Australia a leader in keeping kids safe online. The whole world is watching Australia try to make the internet safer for kids. This law focuses on popular sites like Facebook, Instagram, and X, which used to be called Twitter. These companies now have to keep kids under 16 from making accounts. If they don't, they could have to pay a lot of money, up to 50 million Australian dollars. The Australian government is saying that kids' safety is super important, and tech companies need to help keep them safe. This big decision wasn't made quickly. The government talked about it a lot. The law was voted on in Parliament. 34 people voted for it, and 19 voted against it. This shows that it's a tricky issue. The law still needs one final approval. This is a big moment for Australia and the internet. This new law is making a lot of people talk. It makes us think about how technology affects kids and how to keep them safe online while still letting them talk freely. This new law is all about keeping kids safe from online dangers. Social media companies now have to stop kids under 16 from making accounts. Sites like Facebook, Instagram, and X will have to check how old people are. The government is still figuring out the details, and companies have 1 year to follow the new rules. There are some exceptions. Apps like WhatsApp and YouTube might be okay. These are mostly used for talking to people and learning. The government knows that not all social media is bad for kids, but any site that lets people make public profiles and share things will have to follow the new rules. One tricky part of the law is checking people's age. Some people worry that this could be a privacy problem. The government changed the law so that official digital IDs can't be used to check age. But we still don't know how companies will check ages without causing privacy problems. This new law is a big deal for both social media companies and kids. Companies will need to spend money to follow the rules. Kids will need to find new ways to talk to friends and learn things online. We'll have to see how this law changes things in Australia. This new law has started a big discussion in Australia. Some people like it, and some people don't. People who like the law, like Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, say social media can be a bad place. They worry about cyberbullying, online predators, and things that could hurt kids. They also worry about how social media affects kids' mental health. Studies show that using social media too much can make kids feel anxious, sad, and bad about how they look. The government hopes this law will help kids be healthier and happier, but some people don't like the law. They think it's the wrong way to fix the problem. They think it's better to teach kids how to be safe online. They also worry that the law might make things worse. Kids might go to websites that aren't safe or lie about their age to make accounts. Australia's new law is making other countries think about their own rules. Countries that are also worried about kids and social media are watching what happens in Australia. This has started a big conversation about how to make the internet safer for kids. Countries like Spain, France, and the United States are now thinking more about this. No other country has banned social media for kids completely, but Australia is the first. This might lead to new laws in other places. The discussion about social media and kids is not over. Technology changes fast, and so do the challenges of using it. Australia's new law is a big step towards online safety for kids. But it's just the start of a bigger conversation about being safe online and how technology affects our lives.